Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you on how you can make AI to be able to generate content like blog posts or social media copy or anything, but it is going to be based on your own writing. So it's going to be more unique. It doesn't really feel like an AI generated content. It doesn't feel like a lazy piece of content, because the writing style will be based on your own style, something that is unique to you and something that you might have developed for months, if not years. And it is actually quite easy to do, and we don't have to do something that is quite difficult or complicated like fine-tuning an AI model. I think that is overkill. Instead, we can use a regular AI tool, perhaps like ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Gemini, or even Claude AI. And then later, we can use one of these AI tools to analyze our own writing. And after that, we will get a sort of DNA or instruction for AI later to be used. So it is going to follow your particular writing style. Now, there are two things that you need to prepare. First, you need the reference article or the reference writing. Now, in this case, I will use my blog post that I have created years ago, and I'm going to just print that or save that as a PDF document. And later, the next thing that you need to do is you need to use an AI tool. It could be Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, anything. It's up to you. But in this case, I will just use Perplexity AI. Let's navigate to the website. Again, it doesn't really matter what tool you're using, but I'll just use Perplexity because I use it quite a lot. Now, after that, you want to upload the document that contains your own writing. So that was the article that I just shown you earlier. So this is the article, and I want AI to analyze this writing style. And after that, I'll send this prompt. Let me just copy my prompt, and don't worry, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put the full prompts in the description down below. You don't have to type manually. You can just copy them. Okay, so this is the prompt, and we're basically asking AI to analyze the writing, and then it needs to generate a document that contains the instruction or DNA of the writing. Okay, so I guess I'll use the Claude Sonnet model. Okay, looks good. I'm going to submit, and just wait, and then later you'll get the file, the .txt or .md file that you can download and then reuse later. Now, in the meantime, given that I'm using the thinking model, this is going to be a bit slower, so I'll just skip a lot and I'll show you the next thing that you need to do. Okay, so we got the document. So this is the style DNA based on my writing. Now, you want to download the document. I'm going to click this, and I'll just download that as a Markdown file. And there it goes. So the next thing that you need to do is you can use this style to guide AI when it comes to the writing style for the article or for the copy. Now, given that I just got this DNA from a blog post, so it is only relevant to apply this when creating a blog post. So if you want to use it for social media posts, which I think is usually a bit shorter than a blog post, you might want to make some adjustments. So that's something to know. Anyway, let's continue. I'm going to open Perplexity again, and this time around, I'm going to create an article based on that DNA. I'll just upload that file. Okay, and this is the prompt that I'm going to use, and as always, I'm going to put this prompt in the description as well. Okay, act as a professional content writer, write a new piece of content about, and then you can specify the topic. Let's say the topic would be, I actually have prepared a topic. I'll just copy and paste it. So it is going to be here. Okay, is WordPress still relevant in the era of vibe coding? Cool. And okay, so this is the extra instruction, like it needs to apply the writing style naturally, and then you can modify this, but this is the setting that I'm going to use. Now, send a message and then just wait. Now, I actually have done one testing, but without involving that writing DNA. So this is the format, the article that I got when I generated an article about this topic in Perplexity without the DNA that was created earlier. So it looks quite generic. It is not necessarily bad, but honestly, anyone can do something like this. Anyone can just create the same thing, so it's not going to be unique, it's not going to stand out, and yeah, it's going to be very easy for anyone to just point the article as something that was so generic, AI generated, lazy, etc, etc. So you don't want your content to be associated with those negative terms, and that's why utilizing your own past writings, perhaps before the era of AI, is very useful, because that's at the time when your writing is so pure without any involvement of AI, so it's going to be as natural as possible. Okay, so this is the article. As you can see, it looks very different. I mean, let me just give you side-by-side comparison. And okay, so here on the right side, it was actually, let me just switch the view. How do you do that? Okay, reverse views. There you go. Okay, so on the left side is the basic prompting without any writing DNA. It's not following my style whatsoever. So it looks quite generic, lots of paragraphs and some bullet points and tables. Okay, it is fine, okay, but it just doesn't feel unique. Whereas this one on the right side, it was based on my own writing, and I can see that it is using very concise paragraphs. And I don't actually read the article, but I can see from the structure alone, it looks different. And if you actually go back to my article, you can see that I'm using short and punchy paragraphs a lot on my article, and it looks decent. I mean, maybe I need to add some more images or links, but overall, it is able to follow the writing style of my article right here on my blog post. So it looks good. Now, just to prove it to you that it will work regardless of the AI model or AI platform you're using, I'm going to do this again, but perhaps on maybe Claude. Oh, you know what? Not Claude. Let's try Gemini. So let's try Gemini, and I will send the same prompt once again. I'll just copy this, and I will upload the document once more. Okay, so this is the writing, my style, DNA writing style, and send the query and just wait for the result. And there you go. So this is the article that was created by Gemini. As you can see, it is using concise paragraphs. Again, it is very, very consistent. Now, of course, this is just one example. If you are using an agentic AI workflow, you can use the mystyle.md file on your project, and then you can, sort of automate the process when it comes to building an article. So it's going to be consistent. It's going to be following your unique and natural writing style. So this should be the bare minimum that you should be doing if you want to use AI to publish content like a blog post or article on the internet. So I hope you learned something from this video, and if you want to see some really cool things about a website building, SEO, or content creation using AI, then you can subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video.